American Pickers star Mike Wolf's restaurant fails fire and gas inspection as $28,000 project's future remains uncertain. Mike 60 transformed a former winery into a stunning outside area with a pergola, lights, fire pit, stage, and more in the small town of Columbia, Tennessee. The renovation is part of Mike's initiative to revamp the small town of Columbia, Tennessee, where he owns his bike shop Columbia Motor Alley and vacation rental 2 Lanes Guest House. The American Pickers star dropped $600,000 on the former wine bar in September 2022 and spent $28,630 on the renovation. But the U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal Mike has failed inspections on the property. According to building records obtained by the U.S. Sun, a permit was filed in August 2023 for a wood pergola. The permit read, "We will build structure according to plan. It will be placed on concrete footers. It is 22/6x16. The final fire inspection held on April 12, 2024, failed. The document read, "Provide manufacturer's installation information for hanging gas heaters in order to confirm distance to combustibles. Light sockets between pergola and building need light socket safety caps put in place of bulb." A second final fire inspection on September 16, 2024, also failed. The permit notes there are still revisions needed for the building inspection. The total cost for this specific permit is $17,730. A second permit was also taken out in November 2023 for installation of 1 underground gas line for fire pit, including risers, regulators, and necessary materials. Replacement of 3/4 gas line to 1 gas line to provide proper flow for future appliances. Fire pit and hanging heater installation. This permit set Mike back $4,400. A third permit was taken out in August 2023 for footers for planter walls and pergola. All of the inspections are unscheduled and the construction is setting Mike back $6,500. As for the actual building, which remains untouched, Mike filed a permit to remove existing roof systems down to existing deck. Inspect and replace damaged or deteriorated decking. Supply and install tapered insulation to slope towards drain over R30 insulation. Supply and install 0.60 mm mechanically fastened TPO roof system, installed to meet manufacturer's specifications. Supply and install fabricated 24-gauge counterflashing, color to be selected from manufacturer's standard colors. Supply and install 1. Retrofit drain into existing piping supply of RSI 2-year workmanship warranty supply, a 20-year NDL manufacturer's warranty. This will set Mike back $20,081 and all inspections are passed. Mike explained in the permit that the building currently has no tenant. He also revealed the business will not obtain a food permit and will not prepare and serve meals. The U.S. Sun previously reported plans to turn the property into a restaurant. A source who worked on the construction claimed at the time, "It's going to be a restaurant. They are going to sell pizza, soda, that kind of stuff." Construction workers are building a stage for karaoke, a fire pit, and a pergola in front of the building. But the restaurant never opened, as those in the town could only speculate what the area would be used for. A town source claimed, "It used to be a vintage wine bar and lounge. They closed that down and Mike Wolf bought it and built that. It's just sitting there. I don't know what they're doing with it." A second insider claimed the space currently acts as an outdoor seating area for the next-door restaurant Prime and Pint. The U.S. Sun previously revealed photos of the finished product of the outside area. The front of the restaurant has a wooden pergola with lights. There are gray pavers under the pergola with concrete for the rest of the space. The fire pit area also has pavers, as there is a brick bench for customers to sit around the fire. Some pavers are elevated to act as a stage for karaoke and performers. The outdoor area is lined with a black metal gate and brick planter boxes with shrubs, along with other greenery. Mike has posted updates on Instagram of the construction. He also posted in November 2023. When I first came to Columbia TN 6 years ago, this building immediately caught my eye. Through all of the changes over the years, this little Esso service station has managed to weather the storm. So many of these places have been scraped from the earth, erasing such a big part of transportation history in America. I feel incredibly blessed to have had the opportunity to reimagine how this property could continue to serve the community. This outdoor space will create memories for years to come. This is the second inspection that failed in Mike's revamp of the small town of Columbia, Tennessee.